Hello. It's great to have you here again. In this video, I am going to show you just how easy and transparent it is to integrate TrustDiplomas into your diploma creation and editing process. We provide ready-to-use libraries on GitHub, and you have full access to our source code, so there's nothing hidden. You'll see for yourself that no readable confidential information is ever transmitted to TrustDiplomas during the diploma certification process. Whether you're coding in JavaScript, PHP, Python, or any other language, we have a solution tailored to your environment. So let's dive in and see how quick, secure, and transparent integrating TrustDiplomas can be. To get started with integrating TrustDiplomas into your system, head over to GitHub at github.com/TrustDiplomas. There, you can download the library that matches your programming language. Make sure to check out the README file that explains the different functions available and how to use them effectively. In our example, we'll be loading the JavaScript library. The diploma certification process, including encryption, is executed fully client-side. TrustDiplomas offers full transparency with complete access to its source code for technical review and security audits. To import the TrustDiplomas library into your code, simply paste the following line. Then initialize a TrustDiplomas client to enable communication between your system and the TrustDiplomas API. You need to provide two arguments your API key. You can generate one for your institution in the TrustDiplomas backoffice. Your encryption key. This key is used to decrypt your institution's public key and repository key from the TrustDiplomas database. Both keys are required for the certification process. Now let's certify a diploma using the TrustDiplomas library. This final piece of code will trigger the certification process in the TrustDiplomas library, which still runs entirely on your side. To certify a diploma, you'll need to provide the student's data, which will be fully encrypted, the award date, the diploma title, and the path where the QR code should be generated. This QR code will be printed on the diploma and used for verification purposes. At no point is any unencrypted data sent to TrustDiplomas. As a result, all confidentiality rules are fully respected, including FERPA in the US, PIPEDA in Canada, and the GDPR in the European Union. Let's dive into the details to show you how the TrustDiplomas library works. This way, you'll understand how TrustDiplomas is able to process your data while fully preserving its confidentiality. Here's what happens step by step when you call the Certified Diploma function in your servers. This code is also available on TrustDiplomas GitHub. Step 1. Generate the reading key. The library code installed on your system generates a reading key without any interaction with the outside. This key will later be used to decrypt the diploma information on the employer's side. That's why the reading key is embedded in the data stored in the QR code. Step 2. Encrypt the diploma's data with the reading key. The diploma's data is encrypted using the reading key. This encrypted information is then sent to TrustDiplomas servers. It will only be readable on the employer's device once the diploma is scanned thanks to the reading key embedded in the QR code. In other words, unless you have the certified diploma in hand, or you are the registrar of the institution that awarded it, it is impossible to read the information stored on TrustDiplomas servers. Step 3. Retrieve the public key and the repository key. To continue the certification process, you need to retrieve two keys, the public key and the repository key. Both are stored encrypted in the TrustDiplomas database, so you need the encryption key to access and use them. The public key is used to encrypt diploma data so that it can later be decrypted by the institution in the TrustDiplomas backoffice. The repository key is used to generate multiple repositories that allow registrar staff to search for students by last name in the backoffice. Step 4. Generate the hash of the diploma. The TrustDiplomas library installed on your servers locally generates a hash of the diploma using the SHA-256 algorithm. This unique fingerprint is added to the QR code and allows TrustDiplomas to identify the diploma reliably and securely. Step 5. Generate repositories. Repositories make it possible for users in the TrustDiplomas backoffice to search for students by last name, even though the names are not stored in a readable form in the TrustDiplomas database. This system is part of TrustDiplomas' patented technology. Step 6. Construct the QR code data. The QR code data is a URL that contains both the diploma's fingerprint and its reading key. As you can see in this step and throughout the entire process, everything is done locally on the university's computer or servers. Step 7. Send encrypted data to TrustDiplomas servers. This piece of code sends the diploma data to TrustDiplomas servers. All sensitive information is encrypted either with the reading key or with the institution's public key, meaning it cannot be decrypted on TrustDiplomas servers under any circumstances. Step 8. Generate the QR code image. Once the diploma has been successfully sent to TrustDiplomas servers, this part of the code generates the QR code image locally on your servers. This image is then ready to be printed on the diploma your institution will award. Note that the file logo.png may contain either your university's logo or that of TrustDiplomas. Here is the QR code you get in image format, ready to be embedded into the diploma you are about to issue. This QR code was generated locally on your institution servers using the TrustDiplomas library provided to you. You can also customize it by adding your institution's logo or emblem. I hope these few visuals have shown you just how easy it is to integrate TrustDiplomas into your systems. You've also seen that our code is completely transparent. Every line is available for you to review. This gives you full control and understanding, and confirms that no unencrypted information is ever stored on TrustDiplomas servers. If you'd like to learn more or start a pilot integration, feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to help you get started. Simply send us an email at info@trustdiplomas.com or call us at the following number. Be part of the institution shaping the future of academic verification. Join the TrustDiplomas community. And remember, TrustDiplomas is completely free for colleges, universities, and graduates.